All right, welcome to another SmallJobsDenver.com video. I guess we're calling this the Plumbing Weekend Warrior Edition and How To. And so, excuse me, just climbed 3 floors and just to get a wrench, and couldn't find the smaller one. You know how it is. Isn't that how it always is? Just can't find the right size wrench, and you're like, damn it! Anyway, so we're here. I've already ripped the whole sink out, okay? I'm gonna put that new guy in, okay, right here. You know, cheap faucet. And I'm gonna put back the existing incinerator. It's in an apartment and we're flipping it. And so the existing incinerator's here. Right, and just dropped that. Disconnected everything. And these valves, actually that were on here, were plastic. And it's fantastic, you know, with like a copper piping. So I'm gonna put something in here that's much better. I believe these are quarter turn, but they're junk. They break, and so these are going in. Well, I guess I gotta hold the camera correctly. So these are nice, and these are even better when they're shark bites. They just snap right on the pipe. We couldn't find them this morning, so we're just gonna use these compression, you know, quarter turn ball valve shut-offs, okay, half inch to 3/8, and then we're going to use 3/8 quick connects to the bottom of the sink. And these new sinks are actually kind of nifty. They have these clips already set. You flip them and you just tighten down the screws, right? And they're positioned exactly where they need to be. And let's see, 6, 8 of them all together. I'm going to snap that sink in place, but first throw these new valves on. And so a big pet peeve of mine, and the #1 tip for, you know, doing plumbing as a DIY thing or weekend warrior, you know, you want to make sure you always clean these things, you know. And so also getting that wrench, and you could grab a piece of sandpaper or a scratch cloth or whatever you want. But I'm going to clean this up really, really good, right? So it's nice and clean. Then I'm going to put these things on. And now, you really don't have to, but man, I want all this old crap out of the way, and there's like a little lip on there, so it's got to go. I want it nice and clean, smooth. So my ferrule, the ferrule is that brass thing. Okay, so you have a nut and a ferrule, and the ferrule goes into that receiver. There's a bevel on this side, right? That's what makes this whole seal. And it's just a compression fitting. They use a compression and compression in a lot of different applications, especially underground where they don't want like a solder joint to fail. And so if you bury a solder joint, you really need to cover it because the solder is a weaker, I guess, metal than the copper. And so there you have it. All right, so I'm cleaning these up, put these valves on, slap this thing together. So plumbing tip #1 would be, yeah, make sure whenever you're doing plumbing, use, you know, especially water. You got to make sure you use, you know, double. Do double, you know, don't cut a corner, you know. So a lot of times I'll put Teflon tape on something and then a little dope like liquid sealant around it and slap it together. Anyway, we'll get more into that with another video. Just thought I'd take something of this since I was here playing with it. Alright, SmallJobsDenver.com. Alright, welcome to a SmallJobsDenver.com video all about replacing a kitchen sink. Actually a double bowl, I don't know, stainless steel kitchen sink. And we're here in Arvada. I mean, actually Aurora, but based out of Arvada. And we serve all of Denver. And so I'm just going to replace the old plastic valves that were on here with some new shut-offs. And yeah, throw a new sink in here. And these things are pretty nifty. It had an existing incinerator, so I'm just going to swap that out. The old incinerator with the new sink. And there's already a new faucet that's been tossed on here. Alright, and so there you have it. Alright, small sink replacement, kitchen sink replacement, Aurora. Alright, SmallJobsDenver.com. Alright, welcome back. We got it all in. I've actually tested and everything already, you know, water's all functioning. And yeah, no leaks, no squeaks, as they say. And it turned out fantastic. I used some of the old piping and the old garbage disposal. And really, turned out fantastic. New shut-off valves, quarter turn, compression, and so that's a done deal. That should be good for some time to go, and that's either a Moen or a knockoff of a Moen. Oh, it's a Kindred, so it's a knockoff Moen, and so it can always be rebuilt. But these things are normally cheap enough to where every 3 to 5 years or whatever, you spend $30 and swap them out. Anyway, there you have it. Plumbing project, kitchen sink replacement, faucet replacement, shut-off valve replacement here in Aurora, Colorado. All right, dig it. Smalljobsdenver.com.